Welcome back, guys. /PhD here. Since the last time I saw you guys, I settled down in this beautiful snow plains biome. Sorry, ice plains biome. And I've settled into this little cave here. Kind of made it my home. I got my nether portal and a stupid chicken. Enderman neighbors, I guess. I don't know how long he's been there, bastard. And I got a little bit of storage here. I got a mine shaft, and what we need to do today is I want to put a passive chicken XP farm in here. We haven't fought the Ender Dragon yet, and getting an Ender together is quite a ways away, so I want to have a way to get some XP until then, to start enchanting things and get ready for that dragon fight, and you know, just have a good supply of nice tools as well. Also, I've been hard pressed to find a looting sword, which would be key. So I'm gonna finish gathering some materials here. I got the quartz. We're gonna need to make a couple comparators, and I think I have everything else set up over where I want to build it. In case you haven't seen what one of these is, GenerikB has one. I think he made them pretty popular. He got the design from somebody else, I believe, but I think he perfected it. And I pretty much use the same design he's got, just because it works. I mean, you know, why mess with something that works? And I'm going to need a lot more than this. And basically, the only thing I'm going to add is a kill switch so that if I'm not here, it's not constantly on. That causes a ton of lag, and it can bring your frame rates down to like 1. It makes it impossible to get anywhere, and it'll end up bogging down the entire server. And it's kind of catch-22 because you got all these chickens in there and you can't get rid of them. Boom. I think that'll do it. You can't get rid of them because you can hardly move, so it ends up being a real big problem. Let's see, I'm going to need to get some more of these. That's 10. That should be enough comparators. And I'm going to need to make some redstone repeaters. Let's get rid of the quartz. I don't like quartz as a building block. Really only use it as a material. I don't think I've ever built a daylight sensor. So all of it usually goes into comparators. Let's see. Get some redstone. Boom. Yeah, I've got quite a bit. I actually had a lot more. I sold some to Cam. Hey, Mark. But Mark's got 64 deaths. I don't know if you can believe that. I'm surprised I only have 9, but 64. Holy moly. He makes me look like I know what I'm doing. And I like that. Alright, let's see. We've got, we're coming out of the deep freeze now in the northeast. It's supposed to be 50 degrees this week and raining. And just last weekend, oh, how do I do these? Okay, that's it. And just this weekend, we hit record lows. So I don't get it. But, you know, that's how the weather is around here. Let's see, ditch the stone. Oops, not the arrows, the stone. Probably Alright, let's go see what we got. I got a little enchanting room. Kind of useless right now because I can't get 30 levels for the life of me. Ooh, a free arrow, I like that. A little tree farm. Little Enderman hunting station. Alright. I got the friendly animal sounds turned on because these guys would be a pain in the butt. And I'm going to put the chicken farm here because that thing can get pretty loud too. I don't know if this is how I'll keep these. I don't even know if I'm going to stay in an underground base yet. I've never really been a big fan of being underground, but my building style, it needs some improvement. Let's see. So being underground, I'm really good at carving out an area, I think. let's see what I'll use the wood, glass, that redstone. Let's see, we'll put it on there. Okay, so first things first. This is where, right there. That's where they're gonna be. And then the dispenser. Oh, I need a dropper. Criminy. Good thing I have all the resources right here. Boom. I don't know if I'm going to need 2 or not. I think I do. I'll make 2. Alright. So, let's do that. Dispenser. And then we got to put some blocks around here. Oops. Not there. This is where the chickens are going to sit. They can hop up a 1 block space, so we need to put down the half slabs on top. They can't hop out of this. Boom. Alright, I'll have an approach here. I'm going to enclose this in some type of building. I'll probably do that off camera. It's pretty painful to watch me build right now. It's a lot of tearing down and putting it back up. And oftentimes I tear it down and put it back up in the same exact spot. Pretty frustrating for me. I can imagine how frustrating it would be to watch. Alright, so this is where the chickens are going to sit. We're going to have a breeder up top, and down below we're going to have no shovel. Perfect. Down below is where the magic happens. Let's see, where's that hopper? There's that hopper. Boom, boom, boom. Take you. Alright. This is the tricky spot. I think this is how we want to do it. So 1, 2, 3. Comes around like that. Down here, this is where we want to build the sorting system. What this is going to do is it's going to pull out, oops, hitboxes on the hoppers I think are too big. See how I'm not actually on the hopper, but I'm selected on the hopper's hitbox. A little frustrating, but nothing we can't work around. Bingo. Alright, so this is the sorting system. What this is going to do is it's going to pull out raw chicken, and it's going to pull out feathers, and it's going to pass, there you go, it's going to pass the eggs up over this dropper. Dropper's going to hop them up into the dispenser. The dispenser's going to shoot them out. That way any chickens sitting down here as they lay eggs are just going to be recycled back into the system. That's why it can grow exponentially. The more chickens you have in here, the more eggs you lay. The more eggs, the more chickens. It just keeps going, going, and going. And you can really see it get some huge numbers, which is good for the XP, and it's pretty bad for the lag. So I'll have to put a kill switch on it. Typically I put the kill switch up top with the breeding cell, but I might also put one down here. We'll see. I don't quite know. Alright, so I think what we need to have to get this running, get some of this stuff down here, and I'll take you. So we should have a comparator come out of the dropper, feed into a repeater, feed into a comparator with a greater than, redstone, 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 and then repeater, block, redstone. So now every time the hoppers will just feed, blah, 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 blah. So every time they feed into the dropper should send out a pulse, which should flash the dispenser. Let's test that out. There it is. This will go perpetually. Oh, no, it won't go perpetually. Why did it stop? Is stuff getting sucked down below? Yep. Alright, so we'll control that when we do... Oh, it's nighttime. I'm getting a little weary. I'm going to make a friggin' shovel. A stone shovel. That's what we're doing. Better than a wooden shovel. But not by much. All right, here we go. Now we're going to build the sorting system. Need a little bit of space here. This is a little tricky. I don't have the best method for this, but this method works. And I think it works pretty good. So what we're going to do, you have alternating patterns basically. And as items pass through, it checks to see if it's a raw chicken, it'll drop in. And if it's a feather, it'll drop in. Otherwise, it'll continue through. I'll have to put some filler blocks in there. Normally, I use snow. But since I'm in a snow biome, I don't think that's going to be a good idea. I'll have to use something else. Let's see. So how are we going to build this? So I'm actually going to need to go grab a slab. I'm sorry. I'm very forgetful. Here we go. Boom. Perfect. Now we're in business. Excuse me. Trying to do something here, buddy. The surface spawn rates here are pretty insane. I've been caving for like 3 days nonstop. That's all I've been doing. I haven't even done any like branch mining hardly. Criminy. I do want to set up a mob grinder up here just to get specifically arrows, bones, and gunpowder. But now that they've added this bird village, I think zombie flesh will be pretty key. Emeralds for zombie fleshes. That's a really good trade, and I'm actually worried it's a bug that they. All right. Anyways. All right. So we've got this comparator. Block. Redstone. 55 more hoppers needed. That's holy cow. Cam is building a witch farm already. I don't think he's done a lot of cave lighting to optimize it. He's just building it, and that way he'll see the increased rates as it goes. But that is quite a feat. Don't know if that's something I'd be ready to undertake. He's pretty insane though. All right, so that there. Awesome, awesome. And that there. All right, we're in business. We got this. Put that there. Boom. I think that's it. Yep. Perfect. All right, so now what this will do, I think. Yep, anytime there's activity in there, you know what? Let's get some. Show you here. Let's see. So you always do it on the second one down. Man, that's tough. Let's grab it. I think. Nope. Got it. Got it. All right. So, bastards. Last thing I need is a creeper to come by right now. Here we go. Just gonna go right in. What did I do? What did I do? Did I do this wrong? Comparator. Redstone, redstone, redstone torch. Redstone. Repeater. Block. I think that's right. No. Bollocks, guys. Be right back. We're back. I went ahead and did the other side too. What happened was I had the whole system up just too high. So what it was doing, it was shutting off this hopper, and it was looking for. I really wish I knew what those noises are. I think they're just random ambience. Anyways, I had it too high, so it was shutting off this hopper, and it was looking in there for matches, and it wasn't working. By 10. It wasn't working. So now what happens is the items, let's see, I'll show you here. In case you don't know, I mean, I think this is a pretty basic setup now. So the chickens will sit in here. they'll fall down when they lay eggs or when they're killed. All the items will fall down into this hopper. And that is right there. Right there. So they'll go boom, boom, and then they'll hit into there, and they'll check to see if it's raw chicken on this side, and the other side, very same setup, except it has feathers. So they'll check for feathers and raw chicken, and if there's no matches, then that means it's an egg or some random item, and then it'll pop into this dropper, pop up into the dispenser, and shoot back out as an egg. So I'll actually show you right now. Grab a couple eggs out of here. Boom, 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 boom. Typically they'll just drop in. Just pop, pop, pop. So there's the eggs. See them firing? You don't hear the eggs break because I've got the friendly creature sounds way down. And you put the chicken in, and you put the feathers in, and they'll go through. This is all flashing, doing its thing. And wow, thunderstorm in the snow. That's scary in real life and in the game. Let me go ahead and just nix that right out. Boom. All right, so that's good to go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to need to build the chamber in which the chickens sit. We're going to basically repeat this design in the back. Bum, bum, bum. Yep, so I just put that slab just fell in there. Gotta try and get it out. Blast. There it is. Got it. So because that slab wasn't a nether brick, a feather, or a raw chicken, it kept going through. Usually the only foreign object you'd see in there are eggs, and the eggs would break when they launched, but it's a slab, so it was just bouncing around. Let's see. I like to have it go up a couple high. Let's see, we'll put some glass there, a couple bars of glass. Give it a nice look. And then this is where the dropper, or the dispenser, I'm sorry, is going to fire. Oops. Not too good at this. I need to do more redstone. I like it, and I understand it enough to be able to do it. I just don't. I don't know why. I'm scared of it, I think. I am. I've got an idea for an ice tray over there. That'll use some redstone. It's not going to be automated or anything, but it's something. It's something. There's a zombie. He wants to hang out. Alright. So, this is where the breeder chickens are going to be housed. I'm going to follow the same principles as we did. I'll probably actually go too high and then put a trapdoor here. That way I can access it still. A trapdoor and half slabs won't really work. Let's get rid of you. And then we'll shoot some in there. But first, let's get back down here. Oops. I'm kind of clumsy. I think I need to go 4 out, so let's see. Man. Must be night time. I thought it was just night though, so maybe they can't. Oh, man. Does the sky get dark in a thunderstorm? That might be it. Alright, let's see. So we should be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wish I had ender pearls. I think this will work. We'll take some eggs to test. I haven't done this in a while. Boom, boom. It's actually like 2 or 3 days past when I cut it. A lot of stuff ended up kind of coming up at once, so I had to step away. I think I want to get them from the hopper. I think that's where I want the signal. Shoot. I'm learning as I go, and there's a little bit of stage fright too. I think at this point, no, that was right. There's a little bit of stage fright too, and that causes me to second guess a lot of what I'm doing. Let's see now. I want you and you and you, and we're gonna have comparator, redstone, comparator powered, redstone, 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 repeater, and that's it. It's working. All right, let's get rid of you. You can stay. All right. Let's drop some eggs in there. Let's drop some eggs in there. And we'll see where we stand. I can put a trapdoor up there too. Here we go. Here we go. Where are you? Boom, boom. Boom, boom. I'm not sure how I'm going to skin it yet. We are in the snapshot 14W02C. We had to wait all the way until C came out. There was a lot of issues with it. Initially, a lot of the new villagers were causing crashes, and then they fixed that, but they added an issue with the water and lava spreading just like insane. So we weren't able to load like the nether and stuff like that, and also it could have knocked out torches and caves and stuff, and that would have just been a disaster if people had left water underground. We're just gonna spam a whole bunch in here. That would have been real nasty, and that's not something we wanted to have to deal with, going through and relighting caves and having potential crashes from, I gotta be better at this, having potential crashes from not being able to load the nether, stuff like that. So we waited until C. They came out with it, and it seems like it's pretty stable so far. I'm super excited for the ability to make mossy stone bricks. I think that'll be great. A lot of times I build with stone bricks and stone, smooth stone, and to be able to add in the mossy stone bricks, I think that's going to be awesome. They did add chiseled stone bricks too, I think. I've never really been impressed with those myself. I've already got some great ideas to use the mossy stone bricks and have it look like, like a stronghold spawn somewhere. Me and Sack are having a mine wars, and I think that'll come in handy quite a bit. Maybe give me an edge on them. Did they change the spawn rates on these? This is insane. I've never seen so many chickens hatch from eggs. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get rid of the rest of these eggs, and I'll check back in with you. I threw all those eggs in, and we got an entity count of 64. Thereabouts. Okay, it's climbing. It's climbing now. I had a couple more eggs I threw in. I found scattered around. Quite a few chickens got out as I was doing this. If you hit them and you quick fire, they'll pop out. So I did that. I bred them a little bit, and I think it's about where I want it. Yeah, let's just breed them through real quick here. See you, bud. Yeah, and you get XP from breeding them too. I actually had forgotten about that. So boom, boom. We'll close it off. I replaced this. This was the wood before. I replaced it with a stone brick. I like that. I like that look a little bit better. That way you know not to knock it down too. If you're down here and you're like, oh, I want to clear this, it's like, oh, oops, and there's redstone up above. You got down here the sorting system. I haven't killed any, so there's not going to be anything. I did start building around it a little bit. I'm gonna have it be a circle. I don't really like this, playing this here. Excuse me. I'm trying to make a video here, sir. I don't really like this plain wall back here, so I'm going to pull some of the land out. I started doing that on the other side. I've got plenty of dirt from all the caving. So I'm going to pull it out. I do like having the look of the foundation sort of showing, and that being cobblestone. I'll throw some mossy stone bricks in there. Like I've said before, the building is my weakest point in the game. But I think this will come along nicely. I'm going to have some windows and some leaves. I want to have it look like it's overgrown and sort of forgotten, because I think it will be pretty quickly once we get the ender set up. But it is still important to have that experience coming in. You guys real? Yep. I wish they dropped like chicken nuggets or something like that, little baby ones. I'll probably put an enchanting room and an anvil back here. It doesn't really make sense with the new enchanting system. To get 30 levels and then run away to an enchanting room and then come back. Oh, hey, Mark. So this way I'll be able to pick off little bits of XP. It's only going to take me down like three levels tops each time I enchant something. I could probably toss it over in one of the corners and an anvil and a storage on the other side. I do like to have my redstone as exposed. I think you just heard the kitty get up. I do like to have the redstone exposed just to show it off a little bit. This is the kill switch too. This is key. If it's on now, the kill switch is on. If I take it off, a whole bunch of eggs are just going to shoot out. And the way that works is... too high. The way that works is it controls this. And if that is static on, it means it shoots out and then it's done. Every time it goes on, the dispenser shoots. So this way it holds that on position for the dispenser, and any eggs coming in, I guess they can't even go through the hopper. I didn't realize that. But irregardless, they can't shoot out. So that's a good system. What does tend to happen though with that is eggs will just fly everywhere. That's why I've got so many in my inventory right now. Honestly though, that's a small price to pay. You know, small entity count of eggs around versus the massive FPS drop that you can get if you have too many chickens down here. I'm sure we'll see that. So, thank you for watching. I don't know what that little tumor looking thing on the side is. I'll have to take that down, I think. Next time, hopefully, I'll have this all set up for you guys, and we can see how it looks. I think it'll be really nice. It's turning into something bigger than I wanted, but I'm not mad. I think I'm gonna like it, and having a bigger build is something that's more of a challenge to me, and I like that. I like the challenge. All right, thank you for watching. This is /PhD signing off.